And Greg, when you were playing, is there an opening day that really stands out in your mind?
Back in '95, I think it was, when we started the season with back-to-back wins. The team was feeling good. Then we promptly lost 21 straight.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Up front, it's Williamson at the 4 and Valanciunas at the 5. McCollum and Jones are their guards. And it's Murphy in at the 3 slot. Outside, Jones. Here's Williamson, and it goes down 2 points.
Well, the closer that Zion is going to get, the more effective he's going to become.
Now the pass to Markkanen. Over Murphy. And Markkanen with the basket on the assist from Conley.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's McCollum. Passes it to Williamson. Over Vanderbilt. And again, Zion Williamson.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Willie Green had a few moments to share with me. His big point of emphasis was that they have to be smarter at the offensive end. He thought both of the losses were due to poor decision-making, missing the open man, getting baited into taking bad shots. He feels at their best, they have to have high percentage scoring opportunities and finish strong. Kevin?
Great, David. Thanks. We'll see if they can execute and create some good looks early, and then Greg capitalize.
Yeah, this is also a good way to challenge your shooters. Get them mentally prepared for what's about to come.
I think more decent looks come from more floor spacing.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And taking a look at the Pelicans, lots of talent have come through that program over the years, and they're loaded now.
Yeah, they've brought in some talent. They've done a good job in the draft and trying to find ways to hold on to these guys, along with having a healthy Zion. If all that comes together, it's definitely going to help their chances to be more competitive.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Clarkson is screen on McCollum. Conley the pass to Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, you settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Steady as can be. Talk more, Brent, about what Jonas Valanciunas means to the game.
Truly the definition of consistency. Jonas Valanciunas averaging double-digit scoring for 11 straight seasons and a double-double the last 4. That's the epitome of a guy who does the dirty work and produces.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas.
It is amazing how good a three-point shooter Jonas Valanciunas has become.
Well, he didn't attempt a 3 in his first 5 years of the NBA, and now he's shooting a ton of them. So he's got great feel, great touch, and it's done a lot to round out his game.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And we've seen it for years. Despite their regular season success, the Jazz just unable to make much noise in the playoffs. Credit the front office for coming to terms with it and pivoting to a rebuild while they could get top value for their stars.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Conley against McCollum. Williamson is screen on Conley. McCollum finds Williamson. Vanderbilt against Williamson. Murphy against Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
When you're a 7-footer like Markkanen, do you really have to jump to flush it? Just enough.
McCollum feeling it out a bit. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And here is Vanderbilt following the three-pointer by C.J. McCollum. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Williamson in the post. He's covered by Clarkson. Pass to Murphy. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Jones. Some last season stats for him. Averaged about 9 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he can play some valuable minutes on the wing for this team.
I just want to kick back and lounge here because when this guy's hot, it's a love story. And when he's cold, it's a nightmare. So sit back, get your popcorn. Let's see what he does.
And this pumps the whole team up. Conley's shooting ability brings energy and excitement.
Williamson is screen on Conley. A three from McCollum. Again, New Orleans turns it over. At this break in the action, we can show you the teams that had the most rebounds last season. In third, the Jazz.
And you have to be impressed if you look at the rebounding numbers from last season. They ran a number of guys to the glass, which led to plenty of second chance opportunities.
Three-pointer, Markkanen. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Last time they met was in Salt Lake City, Utah, where they fell to the Jazz.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
Now here's Conley. Down low, here's Olynyk. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
The more and more you play with your teammates, the more you're aware of where they are, and Lauri Markkanen does a great job there.
McCollum with the ball. 14 points from him the last game against Utah.
Let us not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
Just 3 to shoot. Jones. And that one goes long. Jazz leading by 4. Markkanen dishes to Conley. Back to Markkanen. To the paint. It's tipped. Clarkson right side. Offline with his 3. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. Outside, Jones. Here's Williamson. Up again. And staying with the play, Valanciunas.
Yeah, so hard to move a mountain, trust me. Major damage on the boards being done by Valanciunas.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Conley. Outside, Markkanen. He dishes it to Conley. Vanderbilt with the screen. Conley's shot is off. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Williamson finds McCollum. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Well, that's a go-to for CJ. He looks to spray it from three-point line as much as he possibly can.
Outside, Markkanen. Conley against McCollum. Here is Conley. Olynyk sets a screen for Conley, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Jones. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Yeah, the awareness and the natural playmaking ability starting to show up in Zion's play.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. So for the Pelicans, Larry Nance is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Marshall comes in for Williamson. And Daniels subbed in for Jones. Here's Alexander Walker against New Orleans, who is really on his game. Here's Markkanen. No good again that time. So for the Jazz, their last game, a win against New Orleans. And that one's good. Daniels. Now it's a 5-point New Orleans lead.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And here's McCollum. He's got 6. Nance a screen on Beasley. Daniels, no good. Jazz have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Alexander Walker passes to Markkanen. There's the pick. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Markkanen can give you, Greg, a solid defensive effort at both the 3 and the 4.
And Kevin, many thought Markkanen was a defensive liability, but give him credit, worked hard to prove he wasn't. And while not a superb defender, he has become a plus defender for this team.
That free throw good for Markkanen.
And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah's. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pelicans.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
And he can't hit the second.
And guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core. And with the 8th pick and Dyson Daniels that the Pels added to their bevy of young wing defenders, they're building a team to contend.
The pass to Alvarado. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Nance a screen on Markkanen. Here's Daniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Marshall. Gay with the block.
Using his length well on defense. Rudy Gay working hard. Swats that one away. Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Jazz trail by 3. Alexander Walker passes to Markkanen. He kicks it to Gay. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Nance.
Now, seeing Rudy Gay active right now, it forces the D's hand just a little bit. Fantastic at staying engaged on that possession.
First free throw is good.
Well, Rudy Gay was born in Brooklyn. Over 100 NBA players hail from that borough of New York City, making it a hotbed for hoops talent.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. A lot of talent indeed, and Rudy Gay is just one of many stars hailing from Brooklyn.
And future Hall of Famer Carmelo Anthony was born there. And just like Rudy, was in Maryland for high school. Kemba, Bernard King, Lenny Wilkins, other legends from the Brooklyn Bowl.
And it's blocked.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Here's Alexander Walker. Passes it to Markkanen for three. That shot off the mark.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
To the inside. Here's Alvarado. The basket is good off the assist from Graham.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Alexander Walker. The tray. And it's Rudy Gay with the three. Gay's got the game tied up here for the Jazz.
Now this is Rudy Gay's game. Outstanding at seizing the initiative and then looking to shoot once he catches the ball.
Here is Daniels. He's guarded by Markkanen. Back to Daniels. Nance a screen. Lets it fly. The shot that time not on target. And Utah the other way now. Alexander Walker passes to Markkanen. To the middle. Shot from 12. And it's Daniels with the rebound. New Orleans has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Great look, but off the mark.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Inside.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
He's 7 feet, really good at shooting the basketball, a decent handle. Lauri Markkanen starts to tinker on that unicorn category.
And Markkanen drops them both.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Graham kicks to Marshall. 56 seconds left here in the first quarter. Nance, right side. Graham from outside. Rebounded by the Jazz. Markkanen passes to Alexander Walker. Back to Markkanen from past the arc. Nance gets the rebound. The Pelicans trail. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Marshall. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
Outside, Markkanen. Fires the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Markkanen's got 14.
And Markkanen has really found a great flow. The defense hasn't had an answer for it.
Lauri Markkanen getting it done for the Utah Jazz. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We'll return shortly. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Utah.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Well, another thing they're doing right is winning the foul calls. I mean, right away been focused on doing damage as much as they can when they get in the bonus, get to that free throw line.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. McCollum and Jones are their guards. Up front, it's Williamson at the 4 and Valanciunas at the 5. And it's Murphy in at the small forward. Now here's McCollum. Here's Valanciunas. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Confidence being shown here by the big man as Valanciunas is not backing down.
The drive by Clarkson. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Clarkson's got his first 2 points.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Now the dish to Markkanen. In the corner, it's Clarkson. There's the screen, and here's Conley outside.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Williamson against Markkanen. Shoots from 12.
And Markkanen showing all 7 foot of himself there.
Deep 2 from Clarkson. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. That's a thing of beauty.
McCollum outside. Kicks it to Murphy. Shoots the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Murphy's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Conley.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an All-Star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an All-Star.
It's his first trip to the line.
Finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe.
And the first one drops.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
And Utah making a change here. Olenek's checked in. And Conley drops them both. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Jones, the pass to Valanciunas. It's McCollum on the wing, over by Conley. Mike Conley with the rebound. For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an All-Star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
Now here's McCollum, following the miss by Michael Conley. Now McCollum, 8 points for him.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Now here is Conley. Pass to Clarkson. Back to Conley. That shot is off. Good D by McCollum.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
Now, here's Clarkson. Pass to Conley. Jacks up a 3. Another miss by Conley.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Jones finds Williamson. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists tonight.
Well, Zion a little bit funky there as the left hand flips that one in.
Now, here's Clarkson. And Jones pulls it down.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands, good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story. Here's Conley. After the made shot from Jonas Valanciunas. Beasley for three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And he really has a nice stroke as Beasley's jumper is able to fall.
And the three-pointer, GA, has become a focal point of Malik Beasley's game.
Yeah, up until last season, only about half of his attempts were from beyond the arc. Now he's really zeroing in on the long ball as his primary weapon.
Vanderbilt's checked in for the Jazz. The free throw drops in for Beasley. Brent, how has size now affected the way the game is played?
Well, if I could just take a detour, Kevin, I would tell you it's skill that has affected the way the game has played. I mean, this has always been a tall man's game, and usually it's been dominated by the biggest guys, but that's not the case anymore. So you look at 6'4" to 6'7" guys who are skilled to shoot, pass, and dribble. That's what every team is looking for, and that's the way the modern NBA team, especially a championship caliber team, is made.
Here's Clarkson. Zion Williamson making his last shot. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Clarkson. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
To the inside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Here's Valanciunas, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Valanciunas has got 6 points in the quarter. The pass to Vanderbilt. Jazz passing it around. Conley against McCollum. Right side, Conley. And Olynyk kicks to Beasley. Knocks down the 3-ball. Beasley's got 7.
More and more as a reliable spot-up shooter. Beasley, with the feet set, knocks it in.
Now here's McCollum. 8 points for him. Pass to Williamson. To the middle. Here's Valanciunas, who's back up. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
Rudy Gay's checked in for the Jazz. Alexander Walker comes in for Michael Conley.
Valanciunas, a seasoned veteran now that you basically can count on as a double-double guy, even in limited minutes. He really does a great job of controlling the paint.
Stolen. Here is Daniels, covered by Beasley. Daniels passes to Graham. Screened by Valanciunas. And it's Graham missing. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Trailing by 2. Knocked away. Shots good by Alexander Walker.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Pass to Marshall. Valanciunas with a screen on Vanderbilt. Marshall can't hit. Utah's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Beasley, the pass to Gay. Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Daniels. Just 5 on the clock. Gay can't hit.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Valanciunas sets a screen for Graham. And Valanciunas kicks to Marshall. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. No good from outside. Jazz have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Alexander Walker passes to Gay. Now Clarkson. Beasley for 3. Buries it from three-point range. And it's a 3-point Jazz lead.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Here's Alvarado. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Utah. And New Orleans also making a change. Larry Nance is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Pelicans. Long range from the inbound. That shot no good. Utah leading by 3. Right side Markkanen. Pass to Alexander Walker. He kicks it to Gay. Beasley for 3. And Utah another 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
There's the pass to Alvarado. Nance a screen on Markkanen. Such a wide open look. Daniels has got his second bucket of the game to go. For Utah, they've gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Alexander Walker passes to Markkanen. Lets the 3 fly. Not this time. His first miss in 3 attempts from the field. Graham with the ball. Here's Alvarado. There's the feed to Nance. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Used to getting pushed around a little bit, Larry Nance Jr. does a nice job of finding enough room to score.
Here's Alexander Walker. Kicks it out to Gay. Shoots from the high post, and that one is good by Beasley. Beasley's got 15 points.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Back to Graham. And it's off from three-point range.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jump.
Here's Alexander Walker. Clock at 4. With the shot. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Marshall dishes to Graham. Passes it to Marshall. And stolen by Gay. Into the lane. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
The Jazz have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. That's good from Rudy Gay.
And when Gay is locked in, he's special. An efficient scorer who can effortlessly take over games.
Gay hits them both. 1:04 left in the first half. Pass to Daniels. Nance a screen on Markkanen. Here's Daniels, and it's blocked. And he gets it back. Stolen by Markkanen. And here's Beasley. He's got 15. Jazz passing it around. Three-pointer. Rebound by Marshall.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Nance sends a screen for Graham. Feeds to Nance. 5 on the clock. Here's Daniels. Pelicans keep it alive. Kicks it to Marshall. Intercepted. 1 second left. No good on that one. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Jazz lead by 6. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Rudy, it looked like you guys found your old identity in the first half tonight.
Yeah, that's the way we played last season. Our defense was our staple. And that's all we have to do. We have to go out here and play defense every night. And this is a good start for us.
Let's see if you can stay true to yourself in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
They haven't played well on the road, and they're going to be on the road for a while. This is a huge test for their mentals. Do they rise to the challenge, or do they wilt under the pressure of these hostile environments?
And now coming back to this game, a strong first half for the Jazz.
They're keeping a lid on the turnovers. I mean, that's enabled them to be effective, Ernie.
They're not turning it over. Wow. I must say, that's really boring. Next. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. One guy who's getting it done is Malik Beasley.
Yeah, and the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Conley out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Olynyk. Then there's Markkanen. And it's Vanderbilt in at the power forward position. And that's the group for Will Hardy as they begin the second half. Now here is Conley. Pass to Olynyk from deep three-point range. It's rebounded by New Orleans. McCollum's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Well, Kelly Olynyk has made quite the career for himself as a stretch big.
Yeah, he's been an important piece for multiple playoff teams, and that ability to space the floor, uses that up fake and get to his left hand and make good decisions. I mean, there's a role for a guy like Kelly Olynyk on any team that's looking for quality bigs.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And that one falls for Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt hits them both. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Floats it up for Williamson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, I like it when he goes vertical, but I like it when he stays there. How about Zion getting up?
Conley, the pass to Olynyk. To the paint. Here's Markkanen. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Markkanen's got 16.
Well, the defense didn't slow Markkanen down one bit. He was able to stay on stride.
Now McCollum, 8 points for him. Down low, Olynyk with the steal. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop to the left wing. Murphy dishes to Jones, and Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Murphy against Markkanen. Williamson outside. 6 on the shot clock. And Murphy kicks to McCollum. Hits it from three-point range. 11 points in the game.
The defender does a good job of contesting there, but McCollum's skill set and focus, they win out.
The pass to Markkanen. Vanderbilt, a screen on Murphy. To the inside, and stolen by Williamson. It's McCollum on the wing. Back to Williamson. Shoots over Markkanen. It's tipped, and he recovers it. Jones from outside. Rebound, Utah. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now, here's Clarkson. And there's a whistle that goes on Herbert Jones. That's his first foul. Jones against Clarkson. Passes to Olynyk. Shot clock at 6. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 5.
Well, Kelly Olynyk can score all over, but really valuable when you start to get points from this kind of balanced attack.
To the paint, here's Murphy. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Murphy's got his second bucket of the night.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
At the elbow, it's Markkanen. Back to Conley. Olynyk sets a screen for Conley. He kicks to Olynyk. No good on the three.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Valanciunas finds McCollum. Back to Valanciunas. New Orleans moving the ball around. McCollum, no good. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Jazz. It's a three-point game, and it's in there. Olynyk's got his third basket of the night.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Now here's Williamson. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them. Clarkson with the ball. Over to the wing. No one near Conley as he lets it go. And the three ball is good. Conley's got the lead up to 6 now for the Jazz. Here's McCollum. He's got 11. Pass to Murphy. Valanciunas with a screen on Markkanen. The offensive rebound. And the dunk by Williamson.
You just love it when you can pick up those extra possessions, and Zion's the guy you want doing that.
The feed to Markkanen. And the layup falls. Markkanen's got 18 points in the game.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Pass to Jones. Here's Williamson. Vanderbilt defending. And Williamson gets it to go.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
And here is Conley. He's got 8. And Markkanen gets it to go on the assist by Conley. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one. To the middle. And the pass to Murphy. McCollum outside. Back to Jones. 6 to shoot. From 11 feet away. Here's Williamson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
From a physical standpoint, you just can't match up with Williamson's power down low.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
Well, another thing that has really stood out is just their effort defensively. Active hands, jumping the passing lanes, racking up steals. That's been impressive.
That free throw, no good. 2022 is an anxious year for Zion Williamson fans, waiting for his return.
It's just not easy when your superstar gets hurt, and because you want them back as soon as possible, but you also don't want to rush the healing process. And fans really had to be patient, waiting for Zion to come back. They've got a big year ahead of him.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
And there had been so much talk about Zion wanting out of New Orleans. That was all put to rest this past summer. Zion signing a loaded extension to keep him with the Pelicans for the next handful of years. And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Williamson with this screen for Graham. In the corner, Daniels. Misses the 3.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Passes it to Alexander Walker. Now here's Gay. Graham defending. Shoots from the right block. And Utah again with the bucket.
chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Conley against McCollum. Over Conley. And the Pelicans miss again.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Pelicans trail by 10. Williamson, the pass to McCollum. Nance a screen on Conley. Inside. Swiped it away. Here's Alexander Walker. Gay inside. Over McCollum. Here's Alexander Walker. Good D by McCollum. New Orleans has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Offensive rebound. Here's Daniels. Lays it up off the glass. Daniels has got it back down to within single digits for the Pelicans. Conley against McCollum. Kicks to Beasley. Gay outside and stolen by Williamson. Pass to Daniels. McCollum with the ball. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. It's good from long range. And now it's only a 5-point Jazz lead.
And Graham never shy about getting another shot off.
Beasley outside. Gay outside. Over Williamson. Here's Alexander Walker. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
And the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, pretty dialed in right now as Zion is hitting everything. The team hoping he can maintain this.
Alexander Walker passes to Conley. Gay up top from 20 feet out. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 6 assists here tonight.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And checking out the stats for Conley. A very nice season for him last year. He put up about 13 points a game last season, 5 assists and 3 rebounds. And he's a nice scoring threat in their second unit, a guy who provides instant offense.
And he has really settled into this role. For some guys, maybe him, they'd rather come off the bench and do their damage.
A 3 from McCollum. Utah with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. 1:33 left to play in the third. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Pelicans trail by 5. Here's Alvarado to the paint. Here's Williamson. It's deflected. 1:14 left in the third quarter. Gay, that's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 7th assist in the game.
Well, the balance that Rudy Gay has, outstanding job at staying in control, even when getting hit.
Three-pointer, Daniels buries the long-range jumper. Daniels has got 5 points in the quarter.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Covered by Williamson. Here's Conley. No good on the shot. And New Orleans will come the other way. To the inside. Here's Williamson. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Now just a 2-point Jazz lead.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. A second chance effort, and the layup is good. Alexander Walker's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Pass to McCollum. Here's Williamson. Shot left block. Again, the Pelicans score.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Utah out in front. They lead by a bucket. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So it's the Jazz now. The lead is 2, so the Pelican 5 right now. They've got Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Daniels in at the 3. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Fades back. No good from Valanciunas. The Jazz shooting 47%, pretty solid. Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Markkanen. Alvarado grabs the board.
You get a feeling that he made that much more difficult than he had to. No reason why he had to fade away on that jumper.
Now here's Valanciunas. He's tightly guarded. Dishes it to Jones. Just 5 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And it's Alvarado missing. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Score the basket, his 8th, 8 for 13 from the floor.
You don't see Markkanen operate too much from that area on the floor, but he's smart enough not to pass up that open shot.
Valanciunas with a screen on Markkanen. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas. Olynyk is checked in for Rudy Gay. And a change for the Pelicans. McCollum's checked in. And so he makes both from the line.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Down low. Alexander Walker passes to Markkanen. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. First free throw is good.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit, Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Alexander Walker. Back to Clarkson. Murphy with the steal. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And there's the pass to Daniels. Pulls it from 20. Here's Valanciunas. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas. Here's Alexander Walker. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. The Jazz again can't hit it. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Lets a floater go. Here's Valanciunas. It's blocked.
All the length of Kelly Olynyk helping to get that block.
So it's Utah now. Here's Alexander Walker. It counts, and the foul. It's on Jonas Valanciunas. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
And the Jazz making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in. That free throw good from Markkanen. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Now McCollum passes it to Daniels. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Alexander Walker passes to Markkanen. Vanderbilt kicks to Olynyk, and it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Valanciunas. He dishes it to Jones. Valanciunas with a screen on Clarkson. Jones. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Olynyk. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
And that one falls for Jones. Some rookies take time to get acclimated to the NBA, but that was not the case with Herbert Jones.
Yeah, Herb started his second game in the league, and for a second-round pick to make that immediate of an impact is pretty rare in the NBA. He did play all 4 years of college ball, but he came in the NBA ready to rock.
Alexander Walker passes to Olynyk. To the middle. Here's Markkanen. Hits the jumper. Markkanen's got 27 points.
Combine Markkanen's size and that soft touch. It makes him a constant threat inside the painted area. That's why they call him the finisher.
Outside, Jones. Here's Valanciunas. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 7th assist in the game. Alexander Walker passes to Olynyk. Here's Alexander Walker. Guarded by Valanciunas. Pass to Markkanen. 5 to shoot. Nice ball movement by Utah. Offensive rebound. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And Olynyk out there as a big guy, you got to get active on the glass.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. It's been quite a game for Lauri Markkanen.
They got to be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Willie Green had some words for his team during the break. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Here's McCollum. Outside, Jones to the paint, trying to find Valanciunas. Gets it to him, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 8th assist here tonight.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Back to Markkanen. And so the ball's out of bounds. Vanderbilt touched it last.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Zion Williamson's checked in for the Pelicans. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. A 2-point game. Outside, Jones. Here's Williamson. And a wide open look for McCollum. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Utah turns it over again. Mike Conley's checked in for Utah. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. The pass to Williamson. Williamson double team. A steal. Vanderbilt with it. Now defended by Williamson. Clarkson outside. The dish to Markkanen to take the lead. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Markkanen. Markkanen's got assist number 5 here tonight.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Conley against McCollum. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Olynyk.
Testament to the savvy of McCollum. The defender bites on his subtle move, then is left with no choice but to foul him.
Throw good, McCollum. And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
Here's Vanderbilt. Good on the shot. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
On the free throw, no good. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. Outside Murphy, kept alive. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And I think Valanciunas is Lithuanian for can't miss. I'll have to look that up.
Conley, the pass to Markkanen. Inside, out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Now here's McCollum to the inside. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. Here's McCollum. To the wing on the left. Williamson, the pass to McCollum. Valanciunas against Markkanen. Outside Conley. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Conley. Three-pointer, Markkanen. C.J. McCollum comes up with the rebound. McCollum's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Down low, he's looking for Williamson and finds him. It's Murphy outside. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got his 4th assist in this one. Utah calls timeout. It's been quite a game for Jonas Valanciunas.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
Conley up top. He's guarded by McCollum. Markkanen against Murphy. Olynyk, a screen on Murphy. Lock at 6.
Markkanen putting his size to use there. The defense has nothing to do but to foul.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Conley against McCollum. Williamson is screen on Conley. And here's McCollum for 3.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Passes it to Olynyk. Stolen by McCollum. Pass to Williamson. Shoots over Markkanen. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Big time shot from Zion Williamson. The big guy wants it.
And the Jazz call time here. And so it's Utah here with the ball. Conley dishes to Markkanen. Pass to Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. McCollum against Conley. And Williamson throws it down.
Well, really good ball movement on the entire possession, and then CJ getting slick.
Conley kicks to Markkanen. Vanderbilt against Williamson. Back to Vanderbilt. Markkanen finds Vanderbilt. 4 on the clock, and here's Conley outside. Good on the triple. Conley's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's just being a pro. Conley understanding the moment and rising to the occasion.
The pass to Jones. Williamson against Vanderbilt. The putback and staying with the play, Valanciunas. And the Pelicans lead by 3.
Big bucket from the big man as Valanciunas knocks it in.
Murphy against Markkanen. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
It's the first, and that brings them within 2 here.
Now, Lauri Markkanen might not qualify as a big guy that you want to hack in a clutch situation. Markkanen very consistent as a free throw shooter.
And Markkanen drops them both.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
Floats it up for Williamson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and Markkanen throws it down.
So great to see Markkanen healthy and knocking down big-time shots.
Conley against McCollum. Pass to Williamson. Williamson double team. McCollum against Conley. Fade away. McCollum no good. Utah has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Beasley finds Markkanen. To take the lead. It counts.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're down by 1. 41 seconds left in the 4th. And the Pelicans making a change here. Daniels is checked in. 41 seconds left in the game. Knocks it loose. Vanderbilt with it. Now defended by Williamson. Vanderbilt with it. Conley, the pass to Markkanen. He feeds it to Olynyk. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Olynyk. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're trailing by 1. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
Conley against McCollum. And Valanciunas kicks to Murphy. McCollum outside, over Conley. It falls!
And McCollum's pace hasn't changed even under pressure.
Utah calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. 8 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Conley. Looking for Markkanen. He gets it there. Over Murphy. It's good! Buries the game-winning shot!
All zeros on the clock as he drains the game winner.
Unbelievable way to end this game. The fans on both sides are in shock.
And so it's Utah who scraped by with a win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. See you later.